What you doing, Einhar? Having some food.
Greetings, Exile. You are a welcome omen.
Yay.
Aye.
Alva?
Hello. Great. I'll see you there.
I'll see
Go
you there,
make
Alva.
history.
Nico?
Great. This'll do nicely, Exile. Goodbye.
Thanks, Nico. I got everyone? I think we got everyone now. Yay! Hideout party time! Guys, you're all a little bit close. Personal space, come on. Alva. You can chill over here. Nico. Nico can kind of stand over by himself. A little weird. He weirds everyone out a little bit. There he's by some crates. Where's Zana? Zana's chilling there. Oh, look at this. They're like entrance statues. I'm gonna build my skull throne here later. Oh, it's gonna be glorious. I want to hear some master gossip, guys. Master gossiping session. Einhar, will you tell me things?
Greetings, survivor.
Hello. What do you think of Zana?
Einhar loves Zana. Her hair reminds me of the inside of a devourer, all red and stringy. She says many things I do not understand, and marks down locations of places I have never been, even though I have been everywhere. So mysterious. Einhar loves mystery and locations. She has not seen her father in a very long time, so I tried to be her father. I tried to feed her meat as red as her hair. This will keep it red and stringy, I say, and she tells me to close my eyes while she eats it. It is so red and stringy, it must be working.
Oh my god. It's so adorable. It's so adorable. Oh dear. Oh dear.
She is so mysterious, Exile. I love mysterious. She told me all her friends disappeared, which also happened to Einhar. She thinks her friends are dead. But I don't think my friends are dead. They disappeared after I cracked open a buck's skull while we were eating and plucked out its brain. We weren't even eating venison. I don't even remember where I found the buck. That was a wonderful birthday.
Oh dear. Oh dear. What do you think of Nico, Einhar?
Oh, Nico. I love Nico.
He loves
digs
everybody.
around in the bellies of beasts for signs from the first ones, and Nico digs around in the ground with a big metal spike. And he talks to the first ones just like I do. Or I think he does. He talks to someone, and what a voice. He is very skinny though. I'm not sure he will be a survivor.
Oh. No, Einhar's basically a doomsday prepper if you haven't been too familiar with him. What about Alva?
I love Alva.
He loves Alva. Good.
She is a student of blood thaumaturgy, just like Einhar. And she is collecting things, just like Einhar. But where I collect things so that we may survive the end of the world, Alva collects things from people who did not survive the end of the world already. It is as if we are two heads on the same hound, but her head is where the butt should be.
Oh, God. Oh, he's so precious. Oh, my God. He's so precious. What about Helena?
The blackguard girl? Einhar hates blackguards. But I love Helena. She is great at finding places to hide. I like to try to find her, and then I hide and wait for her to find me. And she never can. Always, I win. Now that I think about it, I do not think she knows to look for me. Maybe next time I should tell her before I hide.
He's playing hide and seek by himself. Oh my god. Hold on, brief pause. I gotta trade.
Hello.
Tell me about Navali. What do you think about Navali, Einhar?
Oh, yes, the Revenant. Well, I love her. She reminds Einhar of the great feathered Sakawal.
He doesn't
I
love
like to
her,
sneak
though.
up behind her as if she was Sakawal and I were Einhar, and I try to pounce like Einhar would pounce.
Oh.
Every time she steps out of the way, and I fall on the ground like a
She sees the
silly
future.
Einhar.
Silly Einhar.
Even when I am as quiet as Dead Cat. How does she do it?
Well, that's quite the saying there. As quiet as a dead cat. That's pretty quiet. Navali can see the future, so it's a bit unfair. Oh dear. Oh my god. So adorable. What did he have to say about trading?
Not all beasts were born equal, Survivor. The first ones look upon some captures and sacrifices more fondly than others. You may not even deem some beasts worthy of sacrifice.
Oh, this is just about
Do not
trading
worry.
beasts. Okay, that's old lines. It's not new lines. Okay, now I'm going to talk to every other master and find out what they think of Einhar.
The first ones are watching.
Zana, can I talk to you? How do I talk to you? Zana, how do I talk to you? What, you don't have lines about everyone? Zana, I'm not happy.
Greetings.
All right, what do you think about Einhar, Alva?
Einhar would have fit into Atziri's empire quite nicely. The man's no stranger to ritual sacrifice.
That-
Though, thankfully, he limits his bloodletting to beasts. He doesn't seem to have much of an interest in opulence, which is great news for me. As long as Einhar sticks to what he's best at, we'll get along fine.
I'm satisfied with that.
Bye.
What about Nico?
Einhar? Bloody Einhar won't leave me alone. We are best friends, yes? We will survive the bloody fast ones, yes? No. Einhar, none of that is true. And you're bloody crazy. And wash yourself once in a bloody while, will you?
Oh, Nico kind of hates Einhar. Because Einhar's like that loving, overbearing, loud guy that just loves Nico, but Nico's just like, leave me alone. Nico just wants to be alone with his crazy voices in his mind. Nico, just be friends with him. He just wants to be friends with you.
Hello.
Helena, what do you think of Einhar?
When I first met him, I underestimated Einhar. Coming from the poorest of Ezamites, themselves already a battered people in this region of the world, Einhar struck me as someone who could contribute brawn to our cause, but not much else. How wrong I was. If anyone can decipher the dark design afflicting the creatures of Rayclast, it's him.
Respect.
I've been looking for the source of all this.
Kick
An
Nico out.
equation or overall pattern. But he's unknowingly taken an empirical approach. By learning about and understanding every single corrupted animal and the energies their blood contains, he's done more to advance our understanding of the problem than I could ever have done myself.
Damn, the respect, man.
One day,
It's beautiful.
he may even solve the symptoms of corruption without ever understanding the root cause. Make no mistake, Exile, that's impressive. A humanistic brute force approach to a cosmic problem.
God damn, the respect. That was beautiful. Oh my god. Einhar.
Journey well.
Best husbando. Oh my god. Everyone except Nico. Everyone except Nico likes him. What about Navali? How does she feel about him?
Hello.
Oh, we can't ask
I will
Navali
see
or
you
Zana
again.
about him. We want Navali and Zana lines about Einhar, please. I want to hear them. The sheer respect in Helena's reference to Einhar, though.
Salam.
What about June? What do you think about Einhar?
Anyone who believes the world is coming to an end raises some red flags. He has that unusual accent, but he claims to be from Oriath. I think Einhar is hiding more than just his face. But who am I to talk?
Apparently June has something to say about Zana, so let's listen to that one.
The rules of my Akara forbid women ever feeling the touch of a man. No families, no loose lips, no loose ends. But it makes no mention of two women. When our jobs
Loophole.
are done at last, I believe I would like a stronger bond with her. Perhaps we could find some orphans of our own to take in.
Oh, she wants to make a family with Zana. Oh my god. Oh, so adorable. Oh my god, that's beautiful. Beautiful. Also, loophole. Let's see if Zana is... Oh, I can't find out if Zana is receptive. No. June likes the stringy red hair like the insides of a... What was it? Of a devourer. But Put June next to Zana, please. Okay, all right. I think that's fair. Maybe we can give them a little table that they're talking over or something. Little date location. Dead Oriath soldiers sitting. Where are we gonna put them? Hold on. Decorations. Do I have any tables? I have a ruined torture table. That's pretty romantic. A gilded table. Here we go. Nice romantic skull throne area. Come on, you two. Over here. Oh, but I kind of wanted Zana to talk to trade. All right, hold on. No, it's fine. Date location's more important. All right, you guys, I'm just literally picking them up and moving them around so that they can get to know each other a bit better. Oh my God. Beautiful. Beautiful. What a date. What a date. Hold on. I'm not being forceful. I'm just like I'm just providing the situation in which whatever happens, happens. That's all. Carpet. Here we go. Give me some nice fancy carpet. There we go. Nice. There you go, you pair. Perfect. Suddenly The Sims. Well, I mean, that's the next step, right? Start playing dating sim with them. I want a dating sim, Einhar. Einhar.
Hello, Exile.
What does Alva think of Zana?
I've never met anyone as protective of their creations as Zana. It's not like her astrolabe thing can send us back in time. Wait, can it? What does that thing do, anyway? I've seen the places it takes her. Some of them are truly horrifying.
I love
They make the
Alva's
Varl
voice.
look tame as kittens.
So good.
Not Zana, though. She's a lion with a kitten's face.
A lion. Wait, she has thoughts on the Order of the Jinn?
So, John's people snuck about history stashing powerful artifacts, did they? Happen to know if any such artifacts were stashed in the Temple of Atzoatl at any point? No? Oh, fine. Just a thought.
She just wants the shinies. She just wants the shinies.
I've not spoken to Navali about it yet, but I have to wonder how our little forays into the past affect her visions of the future.
True.
I also wonder why she isn't using that little power of hers to make us all unbelievably wealthy. Imagine all the grand arena matches we could bet on. I'd much rather watch some disemboweling than do the disemboweling myself if it's all the same to her. I guess, when you really think about it, all that Varl blood is on her conscience.
Wow. Wow.
Nico's a bit of an oddball, yes. But if you can put up with his quirks, he's not without his uses. The mine he so passionately guards is simply filled to the brim with glittering goodies. I've been trying to
She sounds so gleeful.
When he hits the mother load, I'll be right there next to him.
I have to give just mad props to Alva's voice actor. Holy shit! Like, they get like she really nails the like gleeful emotion there. I feel like you can just hear the joy in her voice. Oh my god, it's so emotionally filled. I love it.
I'm trying to stay on Jun's good side. She's not aggressive or anything, not to me anyway. But I've seen her polishing daggers, staring off into the distance. That's a look I recognize from my days around some less than reputable treasure hunters. A killer's look. She's out for someone's blood.
Yep, certainly is.
Make history.
All right, Nico. You were a bit of a meanie to Einhar. Can you... What do you... Tell me about the others. Tell me about Alva.
I'm pretty familiar with her type. Sniffing around for treasure, but doing anything they can to make sure it's not their own nose that gets dirty. No, thank you.
Oh, Nico's going to be an asshole to everyone, isn't he? He doesn't trust anyone.
Something about masks just puts me on the defensive. Probably has something to do with my less than pleasant run-ins with the Templar. But she seems like an alright sort. Not exactly one to mess with. What with those bloody big blades of hers.
It's just kind of like a respect, I guess. Respectful distance. Not rude, though. Not rude, at least. Not too rude. What about Zana?
Zana's bright. Brighter than anyone else I can think of, actually. And since I live surrounded by literal darkness, I know a thing or two about Bright. When I hit a wall with my own machinery, she's the one I talk to.
Kind of friendo. She helps him with making machines. Nobody hates Zana. Everybody loves Zana.
She's smart enough to know that the
Helena.
blackguards are bad news.
Blackguards.
Though she did join them in the first
bloody
place.
blackguards.
Well, we've all made bad decisions, eh? Couldn't have been easy deciding to leave them, neither. They're not exactly the most forgiving lot.
Navali.
Don't know how I feel about Navali. Seems to me like the power to see the future could make someone very prosperous. But she's keeping tight-lipped about anything that could help me. Seems pretty selfish, if you ask me. Goodbye.
Two of them were like that. Like, why isn't Navali making us rich with her powers? Two of them were like that. That's great. I kind of want to hear what June has to say about
Cool
Navali.
winds. Navali can see the future, yet she does nothing to prevent malicious acts. Am I just supposed to act like that is fine?
Oh! Good point. Damn. Straight to the point on that one. Holy moly. Oof. 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 What do you think about Alva, June?
Greed has spilled more blood than all of the other vices combined, and Alva is one of the greediest people I have ever met. That you have aligned with her makes me question your own motives.
Wow. I mean, it does make you wonder, doesn't it? Oh, damn. June can be savage. Holy shit. Holy shit. she has a... I mean, maybe it's a valid point. What about Nico?
Nico is
Get
a
shit on.
strange one. I believe there is a good person buried within him somewhere, but he is lost within his own darkness, struggling to climb out.
Maybe that's why he's such a salty bastard. Tell me about Helena.
Helena looked within herself
Helena?
and chose to
What?
turn her back on what she was made to believe, even under fear of death. She is a woman worthy of admiration.
Admired. Nice.
Keep your eyes sharp.
You don't tell us anything, do you, Navali?
I will
Damn
see
it.
you again.
Oh, Navali. And Zana. Oh, man, I really want Zana's voice lines.
Stay inquisitive.
Zana, I want to hear her thoughts on all the masters. Oh, God. I want that so bad. ZiggyD, please. Oh, wait. Helena.
Greetings.
What do you think about... I've already asked you about Einhar. Tell me about Navali.
I find Navali's state of existence curious. She is present, sapient, and capable of self-directed action. In a land where the dead continually rise as mindless monsters, intent on nothing but destruction, Navali stands as a stark outlier. I suspect that she is trustworthy, only because of some Kardui essence that still remains from her life before, carrying with it honor, duty, and respect.
I don't
Were
get that
it
vibe.
piety or dominus returning in such a form, the consequences would be unthinkable.
I don't really get much of a read on Navali, to be honest, but the others bring up some good points. So Helena's pretty much all new, too. Tell me about Nico.
He's well-intentioned. That's the foremost thing I can say about him. I've never seen any trace of hostility in his actions, but his words sometimes stray from the path he set for them, and his laughter can be a little too gleeful. I fear that voltaxic sulfite exposure is poisoning his mind. But despite that, he may be the most qualified person on Rayclast when it comes to the mysteries under the Earth.
Yep.
And under the Earth is exactly where thousands of years of history have sunk over time.
Helena's very respectful. I like that. Tell me about Alva.
With that book on vile blood thaumaturgy, Alva has access to power scholars have only dreamed of for centuries. Traveling back in time sounds both insane and absurd, yet I've seen her incursions myself. It is both a curse and a blessing that she chooses to employ these incursions solely for personal gain. Yes, we could do so much more with the power to visit the past, but her focused interests also keep the timeline stable. I can't imagine what would happen to us here and now if, for example, we tried to go back and assassinate Malachi to prevent the cataclysm.
Yakers.
Would we cease to exist? Or would we simply create a second Rayclast, one in which the cataclysm never happened? One could go insane thinking about it.
It's a good point. It's good that Alva only cares about shinies from the Temple of Atsuwatl, because otherwise she could really fuck up the timelines. Timey-wimey. Oh dear. What about June?
June keeps to herself. It's clear that she's not used to trusting strangers. From watching her, I think she is dealing with the loss of her Akara by pouring everything she is into her mission. That's admirable, but dangerous. Keep her safe, Exile.
Zana?
I heard of Zana, back in Oriath. I even experienced some of the contempt for her and people like her that Dominus wanted the church-approved scientific community to feel. With those lies broken, now I see that she is a woman of science like me, and utterly dedicated to her cause.
So much respect, Helena.
The forces she faces are orthogonal to the concerns of this life. I must worry about the real-world logistical and political concerns of Rayclast first and foremost, but I recognize that she is protecting us in her own way.
Yeah, from the Elder. Order of the Jinn?
The Order of the Jinn is real. You have no idea how much that means to me as an archaeologist. I was in an apprentice position, yes, but my colleagues still refused to listen to a degree I found absurd. I was convinced that there was a pattern behind the absence of artifacts of myth. My conviction reached a certainty so strong that if a colleague told me about an expedition they had in mind, and if the sought-after artifact was one of sufficient mythological renown, I would bet a month's pay that it would not be found at its supposed resting place. I never lost those bets, and now I know I was right, even though I didn't know the name of my theorized secret organization of relic keepers until now. The Order of the Jinn found and sequestered all of those powerful artifacts long ago, and good they did. Power like that in the hands of men like Dominus would be catastrophic.
Too bad they got sold out, eh? Who was it again that June was saying sold them out? Specifically. Perandus. Giannis Perandus, apparently, was the one who sold them out. What a scummer. What a scummer. You had a dream, Helena? Tell me about your dream, Helena.
While asleep, while dreaming, I felt I was on the verge of a brilliant revelation. In one hand, I held one of Navali's little purple orbs, and in the other, I had cut my palm for one of Alva's blood thaumaturgy incursions. In my dream, I was a scale, balancing these two forces. No, they were one and the same, and I was caught inside their eternal vortex. And with me in that vortex, above, was the shouting, screaming, clawing and cawing web of life as taught to me by Einhar. Below me, quiet, magmatic, frozen and grasping, were all the nightmares beneath the earth that Nico has revealed with his delving. I thought I was the center of a strange balancing act, but no, Exile, it was not me. For I was dreaming. Zana was there, ahead, forging the dream, the unreal. Where she was ahead, I now saw that I was behind, creating the physical, the real. I was not the center.
She puts them all in their place well, huh?
Do you understand this dream, Exile?
She paints a picture.
Even if it means nothing, it's still reflective of the truth. Each of us carries one end of an impossible axis, and you unite all these forces. And together, we face the storm.
She paints a good picture of kind of like how they all align in the scheme of things. Wow.
Till next time, shall we keep, Savior?
Holy moly! Juicy lore-filled expansion. Oh my god, character building. God, and you gotta fall in love with Einhar and his just child-hearted innocence and love of everybody. And also, cutest thing in the world. Maybe not cuter than Einhar, but cutest thing besides Einhar. June wanting to adopt some children to make a family with Zana. Oh my god, so precious. Oh my god. I don't think we missed anything, did we?
Welcome.
I think we got everything.
Greetings.
Yeah, everything that's new. Einhar? I love Einhar.